Hey guys, this tutorial is about object paint. So I'm gonna demonstrate how to use it and different ways to use it as opposed to the scatter. So we start by creating a plane, give them some segments of 10, and you go to edit poly and scroll down to paint deformation. Let's create some uneven surface with push and pull. So now we have an uneven surface, and I can show you how to start planting trees on this uneven surface. So first we start by creating the trees. Goes to AEC extended. There's a foliage and you can choose a variety of trees here. Let's get this one. And then we scale it down. Okay, so now we got an uneven surface and a tree. And then we're gonna set the tree as the paint object. Go to object paint. Paint with objects in the list. And then we pick this tree so it comes into this list. And you wanna choose paint on selected objects. So you select this surface and click on paint selected objects. And now you can start planting trees, and you will realize the scale is a bit off. You can adjust it over here. Pull it down to the reasonable scale. And yeah, you can start planting trees with just click, or you can drag to create a forest real quick. So with this object paint, you can also choose to paint several different objects together. For example, we have these two objects. And you scale it down to the reasonable size. And then choose paint with objects in the list at selected. So yeah, you have two objects in the list here now. And then paint on selected objects. We can choose to paint them in order or randomly. So now, if I click the first time, it will appear the first object, and click the second time, it will becomes the second object. So it comes in order. So if you drag, they will be next to each other. So for example, if you want to paint a few different objects in order or randomly, you can add them all in the list and you can just paint it in a very quick way. So this is another option of planting trees on uneven surface using scatter. And you will notice some differences between scatter and object paint that I mentioned just now. So start with creating a same uneven surface with deep poly. Then we go to push pull to create a contour. So now create a tree that you want to scatter around the side. Scale it down. And then you select the trees. Go to compound objects and scatter. Here you can pick the distribution object. And it will appear on the uneven surface that you selected. Here you have more controls over how many trees you want. So you can just type in a number, let's say 15, and it will appear on the surface. And you can realize it sits on the contour, and it is perpendicular to the surface where it sits. So it is not all straight up. And what you can do here is untick this perpendicular, so it will all sit upright. And you can choose over a number of distribution method: area, even, or random edge. Or you can even choose all vertices. So it creates all the trees on every vertices. So normally you just want random face if you are just planting a random amount of trees here. And the difference between object paint and scatter is that in scatter you can control over here everything, the number of trees, the perpendicular, the types of distribution. But in object paint, all the objects that you painted, they stand as individual objects, whereas in scatter, it is in one object. So when you move them, it moves all together.